All right, everybody, welcome. It is Friday, January 5th, 2024, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Finished trading for the day. Made about $1,000 today shorting silver. Want to go over those trades with you here in the post-market wrap-up. It's my Friday. I'm going to go enjoy my evening, have a cigar, relax, freeze my ass off outside. It's minus 15 here in Sweden right now. It's absolutely freezing, but making $1,000 shorting silver today will, add some warmth to the cold here tonight. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the summary real quick. I posted these trades live on YouTube. You can see I tested out the live streaming software. I actually recorded as I was trading. They are live trading, unedited videos. You can see me going through the stress of analyzing, putting on the trades, managing them. That's going to be up on the live streaming videos that are being processed right now by YouTube, and I suppose those will be under the live video section for the channel tonight or tomorrow. So check those out. You can see live in real time, unedited, how I made $1,000 shorting silver today. Let's quickly just go over these trades. It was Non Farm Payrolls. It was a wicked reversal across the board today, and I was aware that this could be a possibility, and I think I traded it pretty well. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people got their asses handed to them today, because we had some pretty serious reversals on the back of that NFP number. And originally, the number came in hotter than expected, which means, hey, the Fed is probably not going to start easing as soon as everybody thinks in March. So it was a pretty hawkish number for interest rates, meaning bearish for the bond market and the stock market. So I think it caught a lot of people off guard when it reversed like it did. The stock market reversed, silver reversed, gold reversed, everything just did a complete reversal. It's because when you get underneath the hood of analyzing these payroll numbers, the reason the job numbers were so hot and basically, hawkish for rates, meaning the Fed is not going to lower rates as soon as everybody thinks, is because, all these people have 3 and 4 jobs and they're working just to keep their head above water. And, the BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, is playing with the numbers. They're revising past months lower, right? Everybody calls this Bidenomics. Well, it sure looks like it, because even though the number was hawkish, the market initially sold off and reacted to the market numbers as hawkish. But really what we're seeing is that the smart people, the smart money, show that this number, at least temporarily, was a lot more dovish than first reported, because of, like I said, when you look under the hood, the reason we had a hot jobs number is because everybody's struggling, working 5 jobs to keep their head above water, right? So that's not exactly great for the economy. So it shifts the narrative back. Maybe the Fed will start easing in March. So a bit of a roller coaster day. And the way that I traded silver, I'm happy with. Let's just quickly look at the charts. I want to show you here. Keep this video short. What happened was, on the back of the number, and you get to see this in the live video from the live streaming, where you get to see the thought process unfolding live in real time. Because when you just look back at the charts and go, well, I would have bought here, I would have sold here, that's kind of all BS. You got to do this in the moment. You're trading the hard right edge. You don't know what's going to happen next. That's what makes trading so challenging, exciting, and fun. Not fun when you get your ass handed to you, but luckily enough today I was able to come out as a winner. It's not like that every day, but today was a good day. And I'm especially happy with the fact that this was a decent winning day on what I can see now after the fact was a very challenging day. So let's go over this quick silver trade. This is the silver hourly chart using Owings market analysis. Those are the dots and lines you see on the chart. Don't worry about that. This is the value area for the volume profile on the daily. Got some other charts open over on the other screens. I don't have to go over those right now. But here you can see this hourly chart. After NFP, that's when you had this drop down here, and then it just started sucking back up. And then we closed right here. And I thought, you know what, this could be one of those situations. And at first I saw the big jobs number. I was like, you know what, this thing's probably going to drop because people are off sides, because they think the Fed's going to start easing in March. And this jobs number is not supporting that narrative. So before I dug under the hood with the numbers, I was like, okay, the technicals say short, the NFP numbers say short, everything says short. I'm shorting here, right? So I shorted silver here, 2 contracts. Again, this is all in the video live as it's unfolding. You'll see me thinking through where to get in, where to put my stop, all that kind of stuff. The average, I believe, on those 2 contracts was $23.26 here. And it started to go against me a little bit. I took a little heat at the beginning of that trade. I think my open floating loss on that trade was minus 750 on 2 contracts at the most, maybe minus 800. And I was kind of thinking, shit, is this thing going to start going higher and I'm going to have to cover these shorts and, lose a grand today, which, it happens. It wouldn't have been fun, but that's trading, right? But I thought, no, I like everything. I'm going to hold on, right? So I held on 2 contracts. And as soon as we started getting down here in the middle of the moving average envelope, I could see in real time right around $23.17. I was up about 8 cents on my 2 positions, my 2 contracts, short silver. And you could see price pushing against the floor there at about $23.17. And I thought, if this is the trade that I think it is, it should just, the sellers should be aggressive. The buyers should be pulling their bids. This thing should be pounding lower, and it's not. I mean, it's trying, but you can see there's somebody absorbing the buying there, somebody big, right? And then I looked over at the weekly chart. I said, oh, okay, well, we've got the weekly point of control there, right? The volume point of control, the most heavily traded price of the week. And, usually if you're not super sure about a position you're in, you definitely don't want to hold the position through the volume point of control, because that's where contracts will start exchanging hands and, things can get messy. It can, fluctuate by a lot. And I was starting to see the beginning of that. And believe it or not, I mean, a little bit of skill, a lot of luck, I suppose. I basically got out of the low right here. You can see on the charts in front of you. I got out right there at 23.17 and just said, okay, that's a great trade. I'll take my 8 cents on silver on my 2 contracts for $875 and just call it a day. And, and then you can see, it could have just pounded lower and I would have missed out on making more money. But as it happened, I was seeing the early signs of what was under the hood with this jobs number. And sure enough, silver, the stock market, the bond market, everything started to grind higher. And I'm really happy I covered those shorts at a profit. It's not going to work like that every day. Today it did. I'm happy about that. And I'm really happy it was my first live stream as well. Then I did a second quick live stream just because I'm kind of having fun playing around with the live streaming software, getting used to trading, while filming it live. It's not as easy as you think. But so this blast up here. I wish I got short silver at, 23.65, 66 up in here somewhere. Great level using all my charts, but I didn't see it in time. And then by the time I saw it, it was kind of leaking lower. And then we got the hourly close here at 11 a.m. And you'll see this because it's on the second live stream I did. I was debating, back and forth. Should I set the order higher? Should I go in at market? These are the tough decisions you've got to make as a professional trader when you live off this stuff and your livelihood depends on it. You really, every decision is very, very important, right? So on this one, I couldn't really decide where to get in. I love the pattern. I love the resistance. I want to short silver because we've had the move now. So I think it could drop. So I ended up going in at 23.48 here, only 1 contract. And of course, it immediately went against me by about 5-6 cents. I'm thinking, is this also going to now go all the way back up here? I was willing to hold it because I'm confident in this level overall. So I was willing to take the heat for the rest of the day, but I wasn't happy about the start of that trade. And then again, once it started getting down here, it came back and then we were up a couple of cents. I just thought, it may still drop, right? We're 11:35 a.m. right now. I think it is probably going to drop the rest of the day, but I don't like the way the markets look right now. I don't like the way they're trading. So I closed that trade, took my $100. It was 1 contract, 2 cents on silver, right? It's $50 a cent per contract. You're trading 5,000 ounces of silver when you trade this contract. So I took that $100, take it, run, done for the day. So that made $9.75 on silver minus, a few dollars in commission. And then I made $30 on soybean oil because I bought a long earlier on the live stream and then just cut it because I didn't like what was happening. And that too went against that would have been a loss overall. So made $1,000 on a very challenging day. And I think the thing that I'm happiest with on this day is that my emotional balance, I had good composure, and I managed the trades. I traded what I was seeing, not what I was feeling. And that ended up really helping me, right? Because I was feeling that silver should go down, especially on that first trade. But I was noticing it, even though we had some profit, it wasn't dropping the way I wanted it to. And then I looked, geez, we're at the weekly volume point of control. Something's not looking right here. Okay, I'm going to trade what I'm seeing. I'm going to close this trade, take a nice profit, and just move on to the next trade. I'm not going to trade what I'm feeling, which is that, hey, silver should go down, right? So this is really important. It's a good lesson. I want to put this in the post-market summary. Hope you guys had a good day. Let's try and grow the channel. It's a new year. I'm excited. Even though it's freezing here in Sweden, I haven't seen the sun in about 3 months. Other than that, I'm thrilled. And we're going to be doing some live streaming here together now that I got it kind of figured out, and still got a lot more to learn, but we'll see. But look, it was a good day, good start. and we'll try and keep the momentum going through 2024. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.